carbon tax, Carney, is this Prime Minister's top economic advisor, and he's moving his $1 trillion international investment firm out of Canada and to another country. Carbon tax, Carney, will now be advising this Liberal Prime Minister from Wall Street. These two economic vandals have quadrupled the carbon tax on Canadians, while carbon tax, Carney's jet setting off to New York City. It's profits over people, while the Prime Minister exempts carbon tax, Carney, from Canada's conflict of interest laws. So why is the Prime Minister exempting now conflict of interest, Carney, from ethics laws while he operates his company from Wall Street?
The Honourable Parliamentary Secretary. Okay, the Honourable Minister.
Well, it's clear that that member, from reading his statement, has spent his day trying to malign the character of a good Canadian. I can tell you that I'm not reading notes right now because I spent my morning working on pharmacare and dental care and trying to connect care to people. And I should wonder if he would go and say to his constituents, you know what I did today? I attacked the character of a wonderful Canadian. I spent my morning thinking of ways to come up with slogans and attack lines to somebody who served his country in the world. That's not how I spent my morning. I spent my morning thinking about Canadians.
The Honourable Member for Leeds, Grenville, Thousand Islands, Rideau Lakes.
That minister and his government spent their morning making life more unaffordable for Canadians, sending record numbers of Canadians to line up at food banks, doubling mortgages, doubling rents. That's the record of this Liberal government, and that failure of a health minister with records number of Canadians who don't have a doctor. And this exemplary Canadian that they claim in conflict of interest, carbon tax, Carney, let's talk about what he did since he got that job. He got Brookfield into negotiations for 10 billion Canadian tax dollars. His credit card company, Stripe, is now gouging Canadian small businesses, and he's been exposed for lobbying illegally UK ministers in the heat pump hustle. It's unacceptable. What can we have a carbon?